Hi there, I'd like you to get ready with me for sleep. So this is a series I'm doing on bedtime routines. And this one is going to combine a somatic or a body-based practice with a cognitive or a thinking-based practice so that both your body and your mind can find a sense of calm before you go to bed. So for the body-based practice, I'm going to just invite you to find your collarbone points, which is where your clavicles meet your sternum or the breastbone. There's these little knobs, little tiny parts of the bone that stick out of the clavicle where it makes that junction. And this is a really powerful place in acupressure. So it's one of the EFT tapping points, but you don't have to tap on it necessarily with your fingertips. Other options are just to place your hand over these points or to really gently rub it or gently tap it. So I'm just going to place my hand here because the warmth of my hand is really calming, and you could also place your hand over your heart or over your belly, whatever's comfortable, but I'm going to use those collarbone points from my tapping sequence. So that is going to be something helping my body get a sense of grounding. So just having my own hand provide some warmth to this area. And what I'm going to do now is take you through a guided imagery practice. So this is one that I love using about tree roots. And sometimes we'll talk about tree roots just to ground you, but this version of it, if you choose to listen, has to do with ancestral teachings. So if that's something that interests you, I'll invite you to place your hand, your warm hand, somewhere on the body and close your eyes. First thing is just to notice which part of your body is closest to the ground. So in my case, it's my sit bones, most of my legs, my feet. And we're going to imagine that that part of you is growing roots down into the earth, at least 6 feet down. So imagine that from your body is sprouting these tangled, thick, strong roots diving into the earth, curling around the soil. And these amazing, strong roots are connecting to all the other roots in the forest floor, all of the people, all of the trees who are rooted nearby, the mycelial network of fungus, all of these mushroom communicators, and just knowing that your connected root system is picking up nutrients and support and delivering nutrients and support into this network. Make your roots even deeper, stretch them out even further, curl them around all the other roots that you find down in the soil. Let them curl around stones and pebbles. Let them curl through little animal burrows. Say hello to the ants or the voles or whoever else they find underground. Definitely the earthworms. Now we're going to pull up something really specific through these roots. This is the knowledge and the strength, the survival skills, everything that we've inherited from our ancestors. We are pulling it up through the roots. everything that we're pulling has a color, a temperature, and a texture. So if you imagine pulling up something musical, it might be vibrant, it might vibrate. If you imagine pulling up a story, it might have multiple colors, and it might be very thickly textured, very coarse and knotted. I want you to imagine pulling up through the roots from your ancestors exactly what you need right now. And this can be metaphorical. This could be strength through armor. It could be support through a sense of nourishment. It could be a feeling of calm, of connectedness. What is the color and the temperature of connection? Know that these roots that are connecting you deep into the earth are always available to you for nourishment and support, and that you can always pull through these roots the ancestral knowledge and strength that is your birthright. I'll invite you to come back and just notice the feeling of your body supported where you're sitting or laying. Open your eyes gently. Allow a little bit of light to come in. And release the hand that was connecting you. This tree root imagery is available to you anytime, and you might notice different things being pulled up depending on what you need. Thanks for getting ready with me for sleep.